I am going to exercise my right as far as self-defense to defend myself and everyone else that's around me, lives that are being threatened and put in jeopardy, and their lives are being threatened to be taken away from them. So in that situation, which is a hostile situation, it's almost like do or die. And I'm not finna die.
Now they
So
had
I'm going to exercise my right as self-defense.
they had a similar situation, man, happened a couple of years ago in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? They was on the Oakland train or whatnot, and was this dude. He was acting crazy, just like my man was acting crazy. He was saying, "Yo, I'm gonna hurt y'all. I'm gonna stat." You know, he was picking on these two girls or whatnot, and then somebody did step up and try to, you know, help out. And the dude, he pulled out a knife on that train and he stabbed a couple of people to death. So, you know what I'm saying, had somebody had grabbed him and put him in the full Nelson chokehold, something like that, you know, if they had the opportunity to do that, he would have saved some lives. So I can understand where people, you know, where my man came in and done that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, but you can still, I mean, just the whole thing where they wouldn't like, it didn't take them. I mean, it was just, it happened so quick, man. It was like I said, if this was 2021, this wouldn't have been the outcome. Trust me.
Well, this is not 2021 when Kamala Harris and Joe Biden administration was in full of effect. We're letting all this chaos and letting all these Democratic ran cities get spiraled out of control with all this violence, with all these individuals out here creating chaos and havoc within these communities that's getting away with all this crime and getting away with all this violence. This is a clear sign and this is a clear statement that BLM, Black Lives Matter bullshit is finished and is over with up under this new administration that is now getting ready to take over here in 2025. So I advise that all these black individuals, especially these millennials, especially all these young individuals out here that's out here running amok, thinking they can commit these crimes, thinking that they are untouchable, you know what I'm saying, or invincible from any kind of sanctions or any kind of retributions or punishment that will be bestowed upon them. I advise them to think twice now, because this is a new era that is getting ready to be displayed, and all that bullshit that was taking place back in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, that shit is over.
Now, don't get it. Now, me personally, I think that even though it was some bullshit involved with the Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? I think that,
and the NAACP, they full of shit too. And they and I gotta keep it real, they full of shit too, because they use instances like this right here. I call them ambulance chasers. I call them, chasing, it's like a U-Haul behind a hearse. Or the saying that they use. Okay, here it is. You got a U-Haul behind her. I call them ambulance chasers, chasing in behind and benefiting off the death of someone else that was in the wrong when that was in the wrong. And I hate that the guy's dead, but he was in the wrong. And now he's dead now. And you got organizations like Black Lives Matter, NAACP, all these black coalitions that get behind, because now potentially it's a civil suit involved now, which stems around money. And that's what I call ambulance chasing. Getting behind the bag now. And if I'm not mistaken, the father said, okay, I understand you miss your son, and I understand you are making a statement. What we going to do about this? Where were you at to prevent your son from even being homeless, number one? Number two, from even going on that subway, talking about he was hungry and threatening people's lives and threatening bodily harm and all this type of shit. Where was the father at then? Where was the father at then when he, of course he's speaking about that he missed his son. I get that. And I understand the fatherly love for your child. But where were you at to prevent your son, number one, from being homeless, number two, from going on that subway with all that crazy shit that end up getting them killed? Where were you at then now? And then now you're making a statement, we need to do something about this. No, something should have supposed to have been done about that a long time ago with you as the father and your son. That is my take on it.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's two different situations. I mean, the dude father and all that. I was talking about the Black Lives Matter you was referring to.
Well, Black Lives Matter movement is full of shit.
Yeah, I mean, but what I was saying, yeah, it was full of shit. But what I was saying was that shit opened up opportunities.
It opened up opportunities, but the black folks did not take the opportunities and use the opportunities in the right way.
They didn't match the gas on that. That's what I'm saying. We should have you don't let up when you get in some type of headway like that. When all these doors are starting to open, you don't let up on that shit. You don't give them a breather to change up like they doing now. Like, yeah, we ain't giving y'all no deals, none of that shit no more. You mash the gas on that. But see, the people that was running the movement, once they got their bread and their little situation handled, they went
out there and bought houses, D. They misappropriated. They misappropriated the funds. That Black Lives Matter movement with all them women that was running that organization, they was taking the money. They was taking the money that they was bringing in, and they was using that money to go out there and buy real estate. They used the situation with George Floyd and used that situation with him end up getting murdered or killed like that. And they used that to draw in the funds and the money and misappropriated those funds and misused those funds to run out there and buy $1 million damn mansions and houses.
I mean, we know that.
So why would anyone take us seriously as far as the Black Lives Matter movement and then continue to keep on feeding you and then continue to keep on providing opportunities for you to continue to keep on, equity, inclusion, and all this DEI shit, you know what I'm saying, to bring in more money when they clearly see that you wasn't nothing but a bunch of thieves and you were stealing from your own movement to go out there and buy houses.
Hey man, like I said, they didn't match the gas on that. We should have matched the pressure should have been kept upon these corporations and all this type of shit. They should have kept the pressure on.
The corporations don't even take the Black Lives Matter movement seriously because they see how they was misappropriating the funds.
Well, that ain't why they stopped doing it. They stopped doing it because it wasn't no more. It shit ain't in the media no more. Ain't nobody tearing up shit no more. Ain't nobody protesting. None of that shit going on no more. See, that's what caused them to cave and to do all that type of shit. So once the pressure was off, they just gave that to
pacify.
Yeah,
to pacify.
Y'all niggas some shit, pacify y'all. Once that little bread got out there,
started getting network deals. Started getting
Fox, for example. Let's look at Fox. Look at that shit at Fox. Look at the shit at Fox. When Fox sold and shit started, you know what I'm saying? That was from Black Lives Matter movement. You know what I'm saying?
Started giving up budgets. Started giving up big deals.
Giving up deals and everything. People was eating. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as that pressure laid up, you know what I mean? It's over with now. That
only you would call up the credit guru. Now I'm good with the credit bureau. Went from 540 to a 750. New credit lines. I'ma push the limit. See signs of crisis all through the city.